I bet you aren't fermenting your sourdough long enough, and if I haven't convinced you by the end of this video, feel free to boo me in the comments. If you know me, you know I love a long fermentation, but I started to wonder if maybe I was fermenting my loaves for too long. I wanted to see if a longer or shorter bulk fermentation would give me better bread, so I divided my recipe in 3 to test it out, and the results shocked me. You can find all the details for these loaves on my blog, but essentially I used my current obsession, the premix method, only I shaped one loaf after 6.5 hours of fermentation, one loaf at 7.5 hours of fermentation, which is what I usually do, and one at 8.5 hours. This last one was literally so big and bubbly, the kind of loaf everyone and their dog screams is overproofed on the internet. However, after baking them the next day, it was like everything I've learned about sourdough just came to fruition in the results. The 6.5 hour loaf looked okay on the outside, but it had a giant trapped air bubble inside. This kind of crumb screams underproofed. I mean, how can you even put butter on that thing? The 7.5 hour loaf looked kind of similar to the first on the outside, but inside was a perfectly even crumb. The loaf was also squatter and almost looked like it was overproof. But the 8.5 hour loaf, this one was the tallest, roundest, with the best expansion and the prettiest crumb. The extra gas from the long fermentation has everything to do with these results. I was dumbfounded and realized it's more likely that I'm not fermenting most of my bread long enough. Do you agree?